The Philippine Blockchain Week returns with the theme Decoded, highlighting the country's expanding influence in the global blockchain ecosystem. Scheduled for June 10 to 11 at the SMX Convention Center Manila, the event explores how blockchain, artificial intelligence, and cybersecurity come together to drive innovation. Sessions will showcase how blockchain is transforming fintech, healthcare, and more, demonstrating its role in building trust, boosting efficiency, and strengthening security. PBW 2025 also features immersive experiences in gaming, music, arts, and entertainment, offering exciting and interactive ways to dive into the world of Web3.
And to talk more about this event, we have Chezka Gonzales, Vice President of Blockchain Council of the Philippines and co-founder of Philippine Blockchain Week. Good morning, Chezka, and welcome to News and Views.
Hi, good morning. Thank you for having me.
Well, of course, we had that report about this Blockchain Week, but baka naman you can expound to us or tell us more about the Blockchain Week 2025.
Of course. So, Philippine Blockchain Week is actually putting the Philippines in the map sa ibang bansa because it's really something that we need to talk about. Usually in other countries, it's usually 5 times or 4 times already for blockchain weeks all over the world. But here in the Philippines, it's also our 4th time. So I'm so excited for us to experience more international speakers. And we actually included more interactive place for other people to understand more about blockchain. So we included celebrities, we included hip-hop dancing, and all things that are that people can understand so that they will know what blockchain is all about. So I'm excited for everyone to experience that.
So, Chezka, this is open not only to those who are involved in this industry, but to everyone out there to understand its importance in in the world we live in today.
Yes.
Definitely. We actually even have a press conference recently that included telling people about fish blocks. So even the MSMEs, the fish vendors, the jeepney drivers, they need to understand what blockchain is because in the future, we won't even talk about blockchain. It's just a normal thing, just like the internet.
Yeah.
So every Filipino should understand more about this.
And no one should left behind. Ika nga. But earlier in our report, we mentioned about decoded. So what does the theme decoded rather signify for this year's event?
So Decoded is about simplifying blockchain for everyone. So we're breaking down complex ideas just so they understand more about it. And the real life application, basically, we want to tell them about the Department of Budget, for example, that they're using it in the government, LTO in the future, and every single government entity that we're actually, that we have will be using blockchain in the future. And so we want to decode that into a more simpler version and what is really blockchain, what blockchain is all about. And even the everyday lives we use, it's not just about crypto, it's not just about Web3, so it's a whole lot more. So, yeah.
Yeah, to spark some interest now in the simplest terms possible, what is a blockchain really? And if I were a fish vendor or a small medium enterprise entrepreneur, why would I want to visit or engage in this event?
Definitely. So if you're a fish vendor, for example, or a fish balls vendor or a street vendor, you would want to understand this because it's transparency. Basically, there's no middleman. That's the end all and be all of it. There's no middleman. You do everything directly through the blockchain, meaning it's all in the internet. They can everything, every transaction, every payment, it's all in the internet. So no one can fool you, no one can scam you because it's all transparent and efficient. So it's in the blockchain basically.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, I know. And sobrang interested ako malaman how are they going to bring this down to the important people as well, like what you've mentioned earlier, Diego. But what should attendees expect to gain from participating in the PBW 2025?
Actually, this is not just a normal conference. It's giving more jobs and opportunities to Filipinos Honestly, there will be a lot of companies coming from other countries. We have 200 plus speakers international flying out just for this, and they're all willing and eager to come into the Philippines and get more talents from the Philippines. So you're gonna have probably jobs, you're going to enjoy, it's fun, there are a lot of entertainment. We're also going to have a fight night, we're going to have an MMA and boxing here.
Wow.
We're gonna connect that to blockchain as well. And so it's just so exciting because the students, we have different agendas for different set of people, for students, for entrepreneurs, for sports, and all the industries that you can think of. They're all here.
Do you have more information you can share with our viewers? How can they participate? How can they join? Do you need to enroll first or reserve
Register.
seats or register?
Definitely. So you can just go to our website www.pbw.ph and you can buy your tickets there. And we're so excited to see you tomorrow. That's actually tomorrow.
Wow.
So.
All right, on that note, good luck on your event. Thank you so much. That was Chezka Gonzales, Vice President of Blockchain Council of the Philippines and the co-founder of Philippine Blockchain Week. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.